Welcome to PELWELL's Detoxifying Stretch. We're going to focus on opening up the posterior chain. So meet me in a seated position on the floor, sitting with the right leg in front of the left. Find a link through the spine as you inhale, pulling the crown of the head up to the ceiling, and then exhale, just relax. Inhale again, find that length. And exhale, start to walk yourself forward onto the hands, keeping a nice long spine, keeping the gaze forward. And if it's available to you, start to work onto the forearms, keeping your sits bones connected with the floor. And then if you can, extend the arms out even further, draping the belly onto the legs. Feeling the hips really opening up and letting that lower back just decompress. Slowly work your way back up. Find the length through the spine as you sit the chest over the hips. And then go ahead and switch the legs so now the left is in front of the right. Inhale again, find that length through the spine. Exhale, relax. Inhale up, and then exhale, start to walk yourself forward again. If you can, mirror what you did on the other side, whether that was up on the hands or you were on your forearms, or maybe you even extended the arms and tried to come onto the belly. Whichever variation of the stretch you take, just make sure your sits bones are staying connected with the mat. So we're not just trying to reach forward and pull the hips off the mat, but we're keeping grounded and connected with the floor. Feel the lower back letting loose, and feel the hips as they open up. Slowly start to work your way back up to sit, bringing the chest over the hips. Bring the hands behind you as you extend the legs out long. Bending the knees, reach the arms overhead, and then slowly just melt onto the thighs. Taking a yoga toe grip so your middle finger and your index finger wrap around the big toe. Inhale, find length, and exhale, fold into it. Trying to get the belly or the ribs to make contact with the thighs. So bend the knees as much as necessary to achieve that connection. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Keep finding more depth in your stretch. Keep pulling the thighs up towards the hips to find the length through the legs rather than just pressing the knees downwards. Flex through the feet, pressing the heels away from you. Taking the hands, grab the bottom of the feet if it's available to you, and then straighten out the legs if you can keep that connection with the belly and the thighs. But if that's not available to you, feel free to keep bending the knees as much as you need to achieve that. And if grabbing the feet doesn't feel good for you, grab the ankles or the calves. Feeling the release through the lower back and the stretch through the hamstrings, the back of the thighs. Every inhale, find length, and every exhale, find depth. Slowly roll yourself all the way up to sit. Bending the knees, grab underneath the knees, hugging the arms, maybe grabbing opposite elbows or opposite wrists, whichever feels more comfortable. Round the spine as you just let the forehead melt down in between the knees. And slowly release, coming back up. Bend the right knee and extend your left leg out long, and then take the right foot across the left thigh. Hug the right knee into the chest and gently take your gaze over the right shoulder. Twisting from the mid-spine. Slowly release, working your way back to center. Bring the bottom of the right foot to the inner left thigh. Keeping your hips nice and square to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And then exhale, slowly pour yourself over the legs. Keep pressing the right knee down towards the floor as you flex the left foot. So you're finding that opening through the hips and that gentle stretch through the left hamstring. And as you reach the arms out long towards the foot, you'll feel a nice big stretch through the upper body as well. Slowly start to work your way back up. Bending the left knee. Open your hips to face the the right corner of the room. Keep bringing the inner foot on the right side to the inner left thigh. Keep pressing that right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And then exhale, gently reach the right arm over to the left side of the room, finding that side body stretch to the right side. As you extend that reach, keep the right knee pressing down towards the floor. Point your left toes so you're finding that opening through the ankle. And keep yourself grounded through the hips into the floor. And then slowly release the arm back to the floor, coming center. Re-square your hips towards the front edge of your mat and extend your right leg out long. Bring the left knee in and then cross the foot over the right thigh. Hug the left knee with the right arm and gently twist over the left shoulder as you take your gaze behind you. Twisting from the thoracic spine, the mid-back. Keeping the right foot flexed, building energy through the bottom of the foot. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. And make sure you're not twisting so deeply you can't stay connected with your breath. So keep finding your breath here. Slowly come back to center. and gently twist towards the opposite side. Slowly release, bringing the bottom of the left foot to the inner right thigh, knee to floor. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, and exhale, fold forward. With every inhale, find length, and with every exhale, try to fold just a little bit deeper. Keeping the right foot flexed, keeping the left knee down, grounded into the mat. Feel the opening through the left hip and then the right hamstring. Slowly start to walk yourself back up. Bring the hips to face the left corner of the room, but keep the bottom of the left foot to the inner right thigh. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And then exhale, reach the left arm to the right side. Big side body stretch through the left side of your body. Stay connected with your breath. Slowly reach your arms back down towards the floor. Re-square your hips towards the front short edge of your mat. Legs out long. Bring the bottom of the feet together as the knees go out wide like a butterfly stretch. Press the knees down towards the floor. And if they don't make contact with the floor, go ahead and grab 2 bricks so your knees have something to push into, to really focus on making this an active stretch to open the hips and the inner thighs. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, start to sink into it. Keep pressing the knees down, either into the floor or into the bricks. Interlace the fingers around the toes, and let the forehead melt towards the arches of the feet. Slowly start to come back up. If you placed bricks under the knees, go ahead and release them back off to the side. Press the right hand to the inside of the right knee as gaze over the left shoulder, finding a little bit more of an opening in the right hip. Slowly come back to center and switch sides. Left hand to the inner left knee and press it to the floor as you twist over the right. And slowly come back to center. Bring the left leg behind the right and slowly start to move the upper body in a circular motion. And then switch directions. Go ahead and change the leg. So now the left end's from the right, and then again move in that circular motion. And then change directions. Slowly come back to center. Take a nice deep breath. Thank you for joining us for our detoxifying stretch. Please make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And until next time, be well.